Okay, so you're doing Zoom sessions, you're doing webinars, you're doing online presentations, but the picture and sound quality just keep letting you down. Well, I want to offer you some tips now that can help you transform your video experience from something like this into something like this. With the addition of a couple of lights, a professional grade microphone, a nice piece of software, and some other tricks, you can transform your home recording setup so that the videos that you do really shine out. Most computers these days have cameras that face you. I'm staring at one right now with a green light. And these come in different degrees of quality. With poor lighting, the quality isn't very good, especially when you're sat in front of a window like I am today. So the first trick is to add some light. I've got an Aladdin LED panel light here, which is a lovely piece of kit. It powers off the mains or off batteries. It's a light that I use for filming on location anyway, because it's very quick and provides a very nice even light on the face. Then I've also got an aperture, which is a smaller LED light. Again, that's battery powered or can be powered off the mains. So I've actually attached the aperture to my microphone stand, which is holding a professional grade microphone, Studio Series SL300 to be precise. And as you can hear, the quality is good, and good sound quality is everything when you're trying to get your point across online. People often stand too far away from the microphone, or they have microphones and it's picking up background noise from other stuff that you can't hear because your noise cancelling is kicking it out. So the surest way of having really good quality sound is get yourself a decent microphone which you can plug straight into your computer. Now in this setup I'm actually filming into the window. During COVID lockdown it's important to find a good background for you. Now one consideration is when you're filming yourself and you've got lights, it will make the whole picture quite bright, and you might find this, and this is where a nice piece of software that I've been using comes into play. It's called Eyeglasses, and you get a free 7-day demo to give it a try. And the nice thing about this, and the thing I use mostly, is just the exposure button, because you can actually change the exposure of the shot so that it is balanced perfectly. Now another complication is that because I've got such a bright background, the computer can't normally cope with such a big contrast in light. Now I've added a simple ND filter onto the lens here, and if I take it off, you can see the difference that makes. Let me bring down the exposure on me. You see it won't actually come down low enough. And by adding this little piece of glass onto the front lens, it allows us to bring down the exposure so that at least the background window is properly exposed. And then I can start by bringing up the exposure on me and maybe tapping this one up a little bit as well. Now that's quite bright on my face, but what it is doing is getting a nice balance on the shot behind. Maybe a little bit moody for some. So with the addition of some lights, a good quality microphone plugged straight into the computer, playing around with the Eyeglasses program so you can actually control the exposure of your camera, and then finally with the addition of some kind of dark lens like that, you can transform your home recording setup so that next time you do a piece to camera, if you're talking to colleagues, if you're doing your Zoom calls, you'll make sure that your video really stands out. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions or any requests for video, please do get in touch. In the meantime, stay safe. Thanks a lot.